You're welcome. Today's video is titled How to Know He or She is Serious and Ready. And our background scripture are Genesis chapter 24. You can read it from verse 1 to the end, and the book of Ruth. Now, when we say serious, what do we mean? We mean someone who values and places high importance in that relationship. When we say ready, what do we mean? We mean someone who has decided that this relationship is going to lead to marriage and who is ready to make the right or take the right steps to see it come to pass. We've had so many situations where girls and boys are in relationships that they feel trapped in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5, 6, 7, 10, even 15. A relationship you have been in, and there is no sign that it's going to get to marriage. Today we are going to be showing and discussing signs and tips that will help you know whether he or she is ready to make that commitment with you. One of the things you will know is he or she will be ready to meet with the authorities in he or she's life and also in your own life. For example, what do I mean? When you are in a relationship with someone who is serious and ready, he or she does not only place value in that relationship with the words and actions. He or she goes to the next level by telling you, for example, if it's a man, he says, I want to see your parents and I want to meet your pastor. Now, when he gets there, if you look at the book of Genesis chapter 24, when the servant of Abraham got to the house of Rebekah, he refused to eat without stating his mission first. So when he gets there, he or she does not say, oh, I've come here to tell you I love your daughter, she's very dear to me, we're in a committed relationship. No, he or she doesn't just do that. The person goes ahead to say, I love your daughter, for example, if it's a man, and I want to marry her. And this is when I would like to marry her with your blessings and your permission. Now, if that doesn't happen, two things are involved. It means that the person maybe loves you. Maybe he comes and he says, I love your daughter, and not just let you know that I'm serious about her, but does not make that commitment in statement before the authority say, I'm looking at so and so time. It means that he may be very, very serious with the relationship, but he's not ready. He has not made that commitment to say, on this so and so date, I would love us to get married. That is a red flag for you. And if you think the person is the right person for you, you as a lady now has to come back to the table and discuss with the person and say, oh, please, this thing you said, you were not definite. What time specifically are we looking at? Because we have seen ladies who are engaged 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 15 years, they are still wearing engagement ring. They're not yet married. That's because somebody at a point showed seriousness but never made commitment towards marriage. So it's not enough for your person, male or female, to be serious. That person also needs to be ready. This concept goes also for the women. There are some women, they will tell their man, I'm ready. I'm serious with you. They tell everybody that this person I want to get married to, they take person to their family, but the woman never consents to a date for marriage. Oh, the man may be serious and ready and says, oh, I'll look at some marriage so and so date, and the woman goes, no, let's push it. Why? I want to do this program. I want to achieve this dream. I want to do this. So the person keeps pushing. And if you really think that person is for you, it's for you as an individual to sit the person down again and say, let's have a talk. Where are we going to? If you say you are really serious with me, why are you slow in committing? Because it is very possible to have a partner that is serious and not ready. Now some of you may say, I'm in a simulation that seems serious. It seems serious, but all these things you have said, he or she hasn't done it. Now some men and women are good with words. They will talk with you, tell you you are everything to them. They don't introduce you to their friends. But when it comes to their parents and also their pastors, they withdraw. It's a red flag. It's not enough for him or her to introduce you to their friends, to friends. Oh, she's the one I want to marry. She's the angel of my life. That's good, but that's not enough. In fact, that's not enough at all. When he or she is bold enough to take you to an authority and say, this is the girl or boy I want to marry, and this is the date we are looking at, then you know you have got to where you really want to get to. If this doesn't happen, it means you are not in a serious or a committed relationship yet. You need to take your time out in prayers and also speak with the person you are involved with, so that you do not waste your time and you do not waste your resources. There are many relationships that prolonged unnecessarily and never ended in marriage. If they had seen these flags, noticed these flags, they saw it but they didn't notice it. It's one thing to see, it's nothing to understand what you are seeing, what you are seeing represents. So if they had seen these flags and read the right meanings to it, they would not have stayed in those relationships for very long time and then come out bitter and sad. It's not important. It's not so important that you stay in the relationship for so long. It's important that you know exactly where you are going to. And serious men and women know where they are going to almost from the beginning. When there is a drag, it's a red flag. And you must find out why that drag is. My advice is, when there is a drag, let the person define who you are to him or her. If you notice a drag, make sure at that point you call for a table meeting and ask the person, who am I to you? Who exactly am I? And when the person defines it to you, you now tell yourself, okay, do I want to go on with this definition? Then make your choice. And of course, if the person wants to get married to you and you know that's the person for you and you have prayed, you move on with the direction of the Holy Ghost to your pastors and your parents and let the right thing be done. I believe that this video has blessed you. This is based on the ancient wisdom from the book of Ruth and the book of Genesis in the scriptures, where we see how Boaz was quick to make Ruth his wife without delay. This, I believe, has blessed you. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to share your comments and your likes, and send in your questions so our team can attend to it. Stay blessed.